the Mental Health Hub. It's another Tuesday of learning, and day that we set aside to just share about issues mental health. Is basically the well-being of a human being that makes one or ensures one is able to be productive on a daily basis, to be able to do what they are doing without being dysfunctional because of an issue of their health, so that one is able to cope with the life stresses on a daily basis and still be productive. We have been looking at this issue of substance use disorders, and we have explored a lot in relation to the causes of substance use disorders, the effects of the same, the challenges that individuals face. Today, I want to delve further in the substance use disorders, but more so looking at the stigma that is related to substance use disorders. And as we all also know, substance use disorders or substance use is that misuse or overuse of a substance, or using a substance in the way that is not recommended. When one is suffering challenges of use of substance that has actually made them dependent on substance of choice to an extent that they are actually dysfunctional. As we learned earlier, it is a disease, and WHO recognizes so that it is a disease that actually requires to be addressed for people to live a better life. So today, as we have looked at substance use disorders, I would want to even emphasize more so on alcohol use disorders. And we know that according to a Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, we look at substance use disorders that include intoxication, withdrawal, alcohol-induced disorders, as well as alcohol-related disorders, and there are many of them. In the community, of course, people are not able to, a normal person or generally, one will not be able to differentiate which is which, except for a professional who is able to differentiate which of these alcohol use disorders one is suffering from. And of course, because of the challenges that substance use is causing to the individual, to the family, to the society, virtually everybody that is related to this person or interacting with this person on a daily basis suffers some challenges. And this has caused people to actually stigmatize or treat a person differently because of the substance use disorders that they are having. Remember, we said it is a disease. It is not a choice that one has developed this disease. They need to be able to really supported to be able to live a normal life. So what is stigma? And in this case, looking at stigma related to substance use disorders. Stigma is a thought process of devaluing a person, where one is devalued or even they devalue themselves because of a situation that they are facing in life. It's whereby one is reduced or reduces themselves in their own eyes or in the eye of the other person. So that you look at this person who is maybe an employee, but as a substance use disorder. So you look at this person as this, they have less value than other employees in that institution. If it is in a family setup, this person who has substance use disorder is viewed in the eyes of the other family members as if they are lesser people. So they are devalued. That is what stigma is all about. It's a mark of shame that is put on somebody. Remember, this is a disease that one has lost control of. But then when you have a mark of shame of stigmatize this person, treat them differently, this is something that we really need to focus on, because this person requires support but not being looked down upon because of a disease that they are going through. Stigma can be looked at from a social stigma or where the public or other people stigmatize you, or you self-stigmatize. When you devalue yourself, you look at yourself lesser because of the substance use disorder that you are having. Because of course, as we know, many people have not acknowledged that it is a disease. So this person is looked at like they have made a choice, to an extent that even the person looks at themselves and feel like, how did I make a choice to become this? But until we create awareness to a level that this person really recognizes it's not a choice they have made. I know I have said this here before. It is not a choice that this person has made. So when we look at it that way, then the individual stops to devalue themselves. The other public or the other people relating to this person stop to devalue this person because of the substance use disorder that they are having. I hope that is getting clear. So self-stigma, where this person looks at themselves and really thinks they are not of worth. They can amount to nothing. They will not be able to live even a productive life. They look at themselves and kind of even look at what they do, and it's like, why am I even bothered? Why does it matter? Nobody cares for me. Nobody looks at me as if I'm important. So this person is actually devaluing themselves in their own eyes. So in such a situation, it doesn't matter what you tell this person. They are actually looking at you, putting value on them at times and wondering, can't you see me? Can't you see really, don't you realize that I am worthless? Don't you realize I will amount to nothing? Don't you realize that I have no value for my own life? This is all self-stigma, and it makes one less productive. It actually leads one to even use more. Because when you have lost self-worth and you are in a destructive path, you are already sick, you even don't take care of yourself. Because you are telling you, even if somebody telling you you have to cut down on substance use, you have to go for treatment, you have to adhere to your medication, you find that is not necessary. Because for what am I doing this? Of what value am I? So self-stigma is a deterrent of management of substance use disorders. Self-stigma would make this person not even find the importance of recovery. They will even easily relapse, because when a trigger comes, when they encounter the triggers, that is the places, the people, the things that tempt them to relapse, to get back to substance use, even when they are on recovery, this person will easily fall for it, because they have not valued themselves enough to protect themselves. They have not valued themselves enough to see the need of recovery. That's why we need to be able to address stigma in totality, as we did with substance use disorders, even for preventive or even during treatment. Stigma, not, as I have said, not only for this person who is identified to have a disorder, even for the public or the people that they are relating with. At the family level, the family need to be able to appreciate this person, to realize that you don't discriminate or treat this identified patient, as we call this person from a professional perspective. You don't need to discriminate them. What does discrimination mean? Where you treat this person differently, whereby even if it is maybe at a family, a child or a young person who is abusing substances, at the family you tell yourself, I will not even pay your school fees again. I will not pay your college again. I don't care how you live. You even start to treat them differently from other children. If it is a husband or a wife, you start to treat them differently and you deny them the rights that they need or that are due to them being human beings. So I hope that we can be able to appreciate the fact that stigma and discrimination will not work into helping the society deal with substance use disorders. It deters management. It will actually push some people or these individuals to abuse even more. Because when you have no value for me, then I also likely will have no value for myself, and therefore I don't have to cut use. But if on the other or on the other hand, if you actually make this person who is struggling with a substance use disorder realize that your value doesn't go down because you have this disease. We don't value you less because you have this disease. We know that you are struggling. We know you are making efforts to recover. So we are here to support you. You got our back. We are here to support you so that you can be able to stand, so that you can be able to recover, so that you can be able to get back to some form of normalcy. This is important not only for this person, because it is also going to affect the relationships that they have. When this person stops stigmatizing themselves, when you stop stigmatizing this person, they start working to recover. It helps restore relationships. It helps reduce the disease burden for the person and even for the family. It helps increase productivity for this individual, also for the family. If likely this person was on a disciplinary measures at the workplace, then they are restored back to the workplace, then it means the earnings or the resources of the family will be restored. So it benefits not only the person that you are stopping to stigmatize or to discriminate, but also helps the family to have its resources back. It helps the family to stabilize. This person is more available again to take care of his family. This person is more available again to support his children or her children. This person, the spousal relationship is restored, and there is more peace, cohesion, and harmony in the family. The society also benefits, because when this person cuts on substance use, the environment changes. They stop being an influence of others to use substance. They can even be referred to as, hey, this somebody has recovered, even you can recover. This person can even be an ambassador or at the community level to tell people, you see, me, I was having this, I am a person living with this disease or substance use disorder, but I am working on myself. So you don't need to take the path that I took. Or I am recovering, so also you can recover. Then become an encouragement to another person who is struggling with this disorder. It also helps reduce substance use in the community, as well as help the government in its efforts to restore health and wellness to the population. Because at the end of the day, once this person is productive, the institutions benefit, the family benefits, the nation benefits. At the end of the day, it is a win-win for all. So I want to emphasize that stigma and discrimination for the person who is struggling with a substance use disorder is not good. It is not helping management. It is impacting not only that person, but the family and the society. So let us be on the lookout. Let us say no to stigma and discrimination for people with substance use disorders. I hope this helps us to make progress in managing substance use disorders at all levels in our society. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting you in the next episode. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and also so that you can be able to receive notifications every Tuesday when we upload another episode. Thank you, and see you soon.